Hello and welcome back to somebody on Wrestling and to another edition of Smackdown Out of 10. With just over a week to go until Crown Jewel, WWE is preparing the event by pushing a few that will occupy the cards. Rose and Gunther have had a few confrontations since their showdown was announced, and this week they came to face the hype once again. We also saw Hayes and Andrade continue their feud with their 7th encounter in their series, but we started things off with Randy Orton, who was shown talking to Triple H backstage before he made his way to the ring to kick off this week's SmackDown. Corey Graves said Nick Aldis refused to give Orton match with Owens because it was above his pay grade. The Viper asked the game to come out and explain why he wasn't getting a match against KO at Crown Jewel. Orton accused Triple H of protecting Owens, but Tripp said he was doing it to protect Orton. They had a long discussion and called back to their 20-year friendship a few times. Orton pleaded with Hunter to let him handle business the way he always has in the past. Trips finally agreed to give him the match. It's a solid segment to book a match we all knew would happen. Orton has really settled into his role as one of the veterans. I think Triple H played his part there as well, previously with their history. LA Knight was then out to serve the official for the 7th match between Andrade and Hayes. Alilo scored a quick near-fall to take control right out of the gates. He maintained the upper hand and hit a plancha over the top rope to the floor as he went to break. It seemed like Andrade was firmly in control as we returned from a commercial, but Melo began to show signs of life as they began trading shots. Hayes accidentally kicked Knight out of the ring after a few close calls, so the US champ yanked him out of the ring and slammed his head into the table. Andrade got in his face, and Knight hit him with a BFD. He hit Hayes with 1 moment later, and then the bell rang before declaring himself the winner. This was an outstanding match. It ended up in a way nobody wanted. Everything up until the ending was incredible, and WWE clearly did this to set up a triple threat for the belt, but it isn't the ideal way to end it, and it just kind of feels like we do this a lot. So I'm going to 7 out of 10 for the match, but yeah, the rest was disappointing. But moving on then to Naomi against Candice LeRae. LeRae was looking to stay on Jax's good side, so she took on Naomi this week. The Poison Pixie took control of a simple wrist lock, but Naomi quickly countered. This was the only second time these two have been in the ring, and the first time for a singles belt, so you can see them struggling to find their flow early. They picked up the pace and for a bit and brought more aggressiveness to the match, so it got better as it went along. The clunky moments earlier in the bout are easily forgotten once the women began to bring more energy to each move. Indy Hartwell got involved and Bayley ran down to take her out. Naomi used a distraction to pin LeRae for the win. Bayley and Naomi celebrated together to end the segment. This match got better, but as a whole, it left a lot of room to grow. So yeah, I'm going to give it 6 out of 10. It was all right, but yeah, definitely think it has more potential further down the line. But moving on then to Gunther and Cody Rhodes, who had another face-to-face meeting to discuss their upcoming Crown Jewel match. This wasn't much different from the last time they spoke. The American Nightmare lost his call and attacked Gunther. Lubert Kaiser showed up to help the ring general before Orton ran down and made the save to drive Imperium away. So yeah, I think kind of just building up to it slowly. Hopefully we'll get something big on TV next week, because yeah, so far not too much been happening in that feud. Feels very Survivor Series. But after both teams went through a qualifying match last week, Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano took on Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley in a number 1 contenders match. This kind of match, a lot of fans thought would be impossible for a long time, so getting to see MCMG v DIY was definitely a dream. Gargano and Shelley started with a quick exchange of hold and reverse, so they came to stalemate and shook hands before Ciampa tagged in. Both duos used their patented double team offense, and it became clear that MCMG heavily influenced DIY due to similarity in their offense. The big difference between the two teams was that Ciampa's level of aggression once he got mad. This was fast-paced and high energy that made teams look awesome. Each duo could have won and their fans would have been happy, but miscommunication led to Gargano super-kicking Ciampa, allowing Shelley and Sabin to hit their finisher for the win. The Bloodline then came out and introduced itself to them. This ended up leading to MCMG asking their title shot right now, so Nick Aldis called a referee and it got started. They had the upper hands, but their bigger and fresh opponents took control as the show cut to the final break. Uso showed up and attacked Sikoa and Fato at ringside. Roman Reigns soon joined his cousin and they fought on the stage as the match continued to ring. And Mars Uso came out and took out the tag champs with a chair while the ref was down. Sabin and Shelley took advantage of the situation and become new champions. The match itself was kind of a mess, but it was a lot of fun and gave us a surprising title change. WWE can surprise us. It always will be certainly a good thing. Jimmy and Jay ended this episode of SmackDown by embracing in the middle of the ring as Reigns looks on stage. So much to talk about, but yeah, Motor City Machine Guns champions. I was kind of expecting it to happen, but not this quickly. Unbelievable the speed how that all happened, but yeah, so excited to see where it's all going to lead. And that whole Jimmy Jay stuff as well, yeah, it happened quickly as well, like I say. But yeah, a great moment. Of course, building up to the Survivor Series War Games. Yeah, that's going to be very intriguing to see where it all goes now. So yeah, chaotic ending to SmackDown, but I really enjoyed it. Overall, SmackDown out of 10 this week gets a 6 out of 10 from me. I thought, pretty chaotic episode of SmackDown. Was definitely not expecting to see a new tag team champion on this episode of SmackDown, but I thought it was really good. Also building up to that to Crown Jewel and the USO stuff as well, I thought was excellent.
Guys, that's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe, follow us on our socials, link in the description below for daily wrestling news, meme and content. Subscribe to our other channels on screen right now, that'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.